When I first saw the breakdown for Dandilicious, I saw 1950s London, and I'm not going to lie, I was sold straight away. I love anything slightly vintage, period, anything that's not today, and I'd been looking for a project like that for quite a long time. So that was my first sort of anchor. I went, oh my God, London, yes, Cockney 50s, I have to do this project. And then I read a little bit more about it, and it was obviously about the style and how different and unique and kind of brave it was going to be. The sort of style crossover with the Guy Ritchie stuff. So I went and watched every single Guy Ritchie film I could, and I was like, oh my God, I have to be in a film like this. So then I just got obsessed with the style of, I don't want to call it like brave filmmaking. You know, when you don't just make a standard film, you do something slightly different, quirky or edgy, brave, you know. So I thought that I just had to be in it. And then I saw the moment I saw the sides for Brenda, and I got sent the script for my audition. I read it and I was like, yeah, okay, I need to be this role. I need to be in this film. Not only does it sound like a great film, but this girl has just like won my heart. So Brenda, London, 50s style, all of it. Brenda's a sweetheart. Bless her. She when she starts out in the film, she's very young. Well, not young literally, but she's youthful and naive and such a darling, really. She's a sweetheart. She's, you know, she has a heart of gold, but she really, really goes on a journey throughout the whole film. And she sort of is forced to find her dark side almost. You know, she's driven to find, I don't know if I can say this, but she's driven to find her balls. You know, she's forced to find that confidence and that fire. And she goes from this like little naive girly girl to this like firecracker. She's like the literal example of how far one can get pushed when their heart is broken. So she's like, she really does go to the extreme because she gets her heart broken. I had my general understanding of the 50s. Everyone has their own sort of, you know, either what you've learned in school or what you've read. I absolutely, before the film, I knew that I loved the style, the colours, the dance. I have always been obsessed with 1950s dance. That's my main sort of anchor into that era, and the music, obviously. So I knew about the general stuff, but the research that had to take place was the more in-depth, actually looking at the TEDs, watching every documentary on anything to do with 1950s London. And obviously for my role, it was about plugging into what it was like being a woman in the 1950s, because very different to now. And you can't just play a woman now in a 50s dress. You know, you have to really look into how they behaved and how they were seen differently. Watched all the documentaries, read as many books as I could find. I like to do what I call like subconscious rambling for Brenda. So I built like her life beyond Dandilicious. So that's my main, although it's not like historically accurate research, you build their whole life story and, you know, what they were doing before the film, after the film, all that jazz. So that's my main research technically. Wow. I just loved it. I knew it was going to be good. I knew the film was going to be amazing. And I'd obviously only seen or had an idea of what the bits would look like that I was in. And I was so excited when the trailer hit. And I think I probably watched it about 5 times. And I was like, oh my God, I need to send this to my parents. Let me show everyone this trailer. Because it was just flawless, really. As far as trailers go, I was like, yeah, I need to see that film. And obviously I get to be in it as well, so. It's been amazing. I honestly wish I could work with everyone involved in the project, because I've obviously only worked with a select few of the people that either my scene's been involved with. The actors have all been an absolute dream. I've made some proper friends for life, which sounds cheesy, but I really, really have. Andrew is just the most hardworking person I've ever worked with. He really has put his heart and soul into this film, and it's just been a pleasure to even have met him, let alone acted alongside him, been in his film, all that. Oh my God, just amazing. The crew has just been exceptional on all the shoots. You don't stop smiling once, obviously, unless you have to cry in the scene, which Brenda does a lot. But besides, when you're actually acting, you know, the camera cuts off and the crew is just having the biggest laugh, and it's been the most pleasant film I've ever been involved in so far. People should watch Dandilicious, because Dandilicious is going to be a smash. It's going to be sensational, and people should watch it, because if they don't, they're really missing out. You know, I can't really put into words why exactly people should watch it. They just should, because it's going to be amazing. And if you miss it, you really are missing out. Yeah, watch it.